We're going.
You going?
Yeah.
We're rocking.
We're rocking. Brett,
man.
welcome back to New Hampshire,
Always
man.
love it here. Always love it.
2,200 people are going to be at a sold-out show tonight at the Hampton Beach Casino Ballroom. 1,900 will be beautiful women. 200 will be men trying to vie for their affection, which won't have any effect because Brett will be on stage. But it's nice to see you.
Good to see you.
New show coming out on VH1.
Yes.
Life as I Know It.
Right.
Obviously totally different than Rock of Love.
Yeah, here's the thing. It's taken what happened with Rock of Love, Nashville Star, and Celebrity Apprentice, and it kind of combines. It's sort of a day in the life of what's going on. And it's been, they're really gearing up on Monday, October 18th. The show comes out, and they're just really pumped up for this reason. I think most of the letters they got, it says, what goes on in your everyday life? What's going on besides just going out in the, let's just say, the drunken debauchery of my dating life, right? So in the context of all this, what's killer is we get a chance to see everything that goes on, to be out on the road for what I'm going to say is 24 years of successfully staying out on the road, playing music. It shows that the harder you work, the luckier you get. And that's only work for me. I mean, a lot of people, sometimes they come into the business and they fall into the business and they just kind of make it. Not with us, and especially myself. It's you go out there, you work hard, and I'm passionate about what I do. I love making music, but I love my family just as much. I've got 2 beautiful daughters. This show also focuses on trying to find the balance in Christy and my relationship, Christy being my on and off girlfriend for 16 years.
Absolutely.
And we love and respect each other, and we're going to see if we can make it work.
Now, we've seen through reality shows how they can actually tear apart families.
Absolutely.
How did you come to the conclusion that you can do this? Because we've seen the promos with your children are in there, and I think the majority of people get concerned because they, I mean, Bret Micheals has become a national institution, really. I mean, you're beloved by everybody, and I don't think they want to see that happen to you. How are you going to avoid that?
Here's real simple how I avoid this, and I say that there's nothing on this show that isn't real, that isn't us. We're not going to make what happens on a lot of TV shows. People forget they produce it to be a reaction. They'll make their kids cry. They'll make. We're not going to do. Christy and I vowed we will never ever do anything that isn't what we're naturally doing and working out in a relationship. And if it gets to be too much, here's the reality of my reality: we shut the show down. In other words, we just don't. If we say that's enough, listen, that is enough. That's part of my reality. I realize there's people in our house filming, and the mistake people make in reality shows is they try to act like, oh, we don't know the camera's there. The truth is, the camera is there, and you have to be comfortable. And if my kids get to a point where they're flipping out because of that, then we stop filming. You know, the bottom line is you're there to let people inside and take a look. But what you don't want to do is abuse your family to ever do that. Right. And believe me, as soon as it gets uncomfortable like that, we just won't do that.
You've had quite the last few years with Rock of Love, then winning Celebrity Apprentice, and a bunch of other things that have gone on. Not to mention the health issues. Right. But your star has grown far beyond that of Poison. Was this a conscious effort to reinvent Bret Micheals, or did it just all happen naturally?
I'm going to say this. First of all, it wasn't. Nothing. Everything that's happened to me with being ill is something that's just life. And what I was proving to my kids and to myself is that when life throws you a curveball, when life knocks you down, you get back up. That's what that was about. Everything else, there is no doubt. When I say, I don't know if it's a conscious effort or more the fact that I am so passionate about what I do. You know, coming in here, meeting people, hanging out. I think that what it is more of a natural effort to just want to continuously play music. That's what it is. There's no master plan. Believe me, you don't know if a show is going to be successful. You know what I mean? Like you don't go, I'm going to do TV and it's going to reinvent. Nothing reinvents you. What reinvents you is your passion. And what you hope is that people, like with winning Celebrity Apprentice, I went in here with one task in mind, and that was to give everything I had to win that show. That was it. And when I won it, it catapulted into another category. Then I got a chance to do American Idol, and that was an amazing, but all of that stuff was happening long before I got sick. So once I couldn't have picked a worse time of my life to get sick. I couldn't have picked a worse time. Like, in other words, it's not that there's ever a good time to get sick. There's never a good time. But if you're going to get sick, it sucked that it happened right then.
How do you answer the critics that are out there? And I'm sure you've read about it. Like, what is Bret doing out there now? I mean, you know, he's just sick and he shouldn't be out there in American Alley. He shouldn't be on Apprentice if his life is in danger. How do you answer those critics?
Very simple. First of all, I was sick. If you think about this, I was sick when I had the appendix, the emergency appendectomy. I got that in San Antonio in early April. I was in the hospital from early April all the way until the end of, almost the very end of May, 4 days at the end of May, a month and a half in ICU. And after I did occupational therapy and stuff, trust you and believe you me when I say this, I am not feeling 100% yet. I still have to have, again, an operation on my heart in January. And the doctors did not advise me to go back on the road. They're not like, hey, you should go out and play. But what they did say is eventually, slowly, you got to get back up on that horse and ride. And I say this to everybody, this is my way of healing. It was my way of knowing I would get better. And remember this, I got sick sitting on a couch like this when my brain exploded. It wasn't like I fell off my motorcycle or anything. And so I thought if I sit around too much and start thinking that I could die just sitting on my couch, it would probably make me crazy. So I think part of it was also to mask my fear. I was almost addressing my own fear by going back out. Yeah.
Bret Micheals, back in New Hampshire, sold-out show, Hampton Beach Casino Ballroom. Lock it up right here, brother.
Thank you, and I just want to throw this out. I love you, and thank you for everything you do. And let me say this. I've got to say this about this year. Monday Night Football, Bret Micheals hosting ESPN's Monday Night Football, Patriots versus the Dolphins. I'm going to be down in Miami. I'm just saying, I'm bringing on the tailgate party.
Bring it on,
all
Dolphins,
right,
Pates, gotcha.
Here we go. It's going to be a massive rivalry.
Bret Micheals on the Morning Buzz. Thanks, man.
Shameless promotion.
Yeah.
Great,
thank you so much.
You got it, man. Thank you.
We'll see you at the show tonight.
Thank you for everything. I'll see you. If you need anything, you let us know. All right, man. Thanks again. That you were helping me. My leg was going bad on me. I'm struggling.
Peter.
It's always good to see you, my friend.
I'm going to see you tonight, as usual.
Yes.
Can I come up in the box? Are you gonna band?
Of course you come up in the. No, we can stay on the box.
It says it every time. Oh, get up in the box.
Look.
Yeah. You know, he goes, "Can I come up in the box?" And when I go to look for him, where is he? He's on the tour bus.
I know. He's like, oh, excuse me, I can't let you up here.
I'm on the tour bus.
I'm handling this. You know. No, you know Peter too. When he gets a little, you know.
Oh yeah, Peter.
He knows I don't drink still.
I don't drink.
The man doesn't even have a cell phone. He doesn't even have a cell phone.
He's still got the old Tom Selleck.
Yeah.
The old shoe,
I'm on a cell phone.
All right, I'll see you tonight, brother. Thank you so much.
Brian, thank you so much.
Peter, thank you for everything, man. You got it.
Still running.
Is it still running?
That meeting went good. Let me know.
I think it went